What's up, guys? I came home early from work today. Figured to pump a stream out here. I know 20's doing pretty good, but it's nice and quiet down here on 40, so we're going to call CQ here. We'll give it a shot. Alrighty. This is KB2 UKA, is the frequency in use. Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha is the frequency in use, is the frequency occupied. KB2 UKA. All right, nothing heard. CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ, CQ, CQ. KB2 UKA calling CQ, CQ, CQ40. Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, CQ40. KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ. CQ, 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 KB2 UKA, CQ, CQ, CQ40, Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, CQ, CQ, CQ40, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. What's up, Bill? Hope you're doing well, buddy. I should probably be on the higher bands, but we'll see what happens here in 40. CQ, 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 KB2 UKA, CQ, CQ, CQ40, Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, CQ, CQ, CQ40, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. CQ, 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 KB2 UKA, CQ, CQ, CQ40, Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt Alpha, CQ, CQ, CQ40, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. CQ, 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 KB2 UKA, CQ, CQ, CQ40, Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, CQ, CQ, CQ40, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ, 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 KB2 UKA, CQ, CQ, CQ40, Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt America, calling CQ40, KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. Kilo India 8 Delta. Good afternoon, sir. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. About 50 miles east of New York City. I've got a good copy on you. I'll give you a signal report next go-around. How copy? Over?
KB2 UKA Kilo India 8 Delta. Doug, name here is Ed, Echo Delta, and got a very nice copy on you, 5.9. But I think it's an S9. I'll give you a better report when I take another look at the meter. But I'm glad that we're at least making it out to the East Coast from the Cleveland, Ohio area. Over.
Oh yeah, Ed, Roger, you're doing a great job. I've got you 5.8. I figured come down to 40 and call CQ. Everyone's on 20 and 17. 17 I think is still open. I saw some signals on 15 also. But you're making it over here just fine. Nice audio, good strong signal. I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX, about 1200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical. The whole station here runs on an i9 iMac, and I process all my audio virtually through a program called Logic Pro. It's a digital audio workstation, and that's the station here. Over.
Roger, Doug. Well, it's a beautiful sounding station. Got great audio.
What's up, Mike?
Solid S9. Not a problem there with signal or audio. And it sounds really good. But all that on a 43-foot vertical, that's pretty good. I tried one once and didn't have a lot of success. Matter of fact, it's still hanging from my from the bottom of my dipole. I just have it disconnected and actually put up something else, using something else with that other piece of coax. Maybe someday I'll venture to do that again. Of course, that's just a homebrew 43-foot wire, and I had, I think maybe only one radial for every band under it, so not exactly a very good radial if I'm under it. Over.
Yeah, well, that'll do it. So you're gonna laugh. It's a 43-foot piece of aluminum telescoping pole. That's what it is. DX Engineering makes it. It's very similar to the 05 vertical. I have 100 ground radials at 65 feet in length and a legal limit remote tuner right at the feed point, right at the base of the antenna. That's what's making the magic happen. Over.
Okay, I did hear somebody in the background. I don't know if someone was wanting to jump in there, but very good. Well, 100 radios. Wow. I'm wondering if you had proper.
There you go, Bill.
That's why you went with a vertical. Just curious. And there's still in my garage. I have enough of those aluminum military masts. You put those 4-foot sections together. And then I think the last 8 feet was going to be a solid copper, a solid stainless steel. No, I had a copper pipe, like eighth inch or so copper pipe. I think I was going to put up there. I don't remember, but never did put it up. So I just threw the wire up real quick. But I might consider doing that someday. Over.
Oh, yeah, Roger. Well, I put it up. I took a 7-year break from the hobby, and then July of 2020, I just wanted something easy to get up, and the vertical's pretty easy. And I think I put 15 radials down on day one, and then for the last year and a half, I've just been going out there adding a few at a time, and we broke 100 a couple of weeks ago. I'm on a relatively small lot. I'm on a 1/4 acre, no trees to hang any wires. And I got a step-by-our urban beam, but I don't have it up yet because I think we're going to be moving to a larger property in the next few months. And then I got a whole different plan in there, Ed, if we get an acre or more. A whole different plan. All right, let me pause here for a second. I think there was another station in there. Go ahead.
Thank you. Kilo, Charlie 8, Tango, Delta X-Ray, David, Lynchburg, Virginia. Is your name Doug?
That is correct, David, I believe you said. Yep, David, I got you here in the log. Over.
Sure. Hey, I wanted to ask what microphone you're using.
Roger. And we're also in here. We're in here with Ed, Kilo India 8 Delta. I'm running a Stellar X2 condenser mic. It's made by TechZone. And that condenser mic runs into a Focusrite Scarlett 6i8. And then the audio gets USB. There's no mic connection to the radio at all. The audio gets USB'd into the iMac, and then I process it through Logic Pro. I've got it up here on the screen. Oh, guys, by the way, I'm live streaming on YouTube. So if you put my call, KB2UKA, into the search box of YouTube, you'll find the live video. It's got today's date in it. If you want to watch it back later, you can watch it anytime. And you'll be able to hear and see your signal report. And I am on camera today. So you get to see my ugly mug too. But anyway, I process the audio in Logic Pro. And then I use a program called Loopback, which allows you to set up a bunch of different virtual audio devices. And that's how I share the audio with the SDR software. Go ahead, Dave.
All righty. Yeah, I didn't think it was going straight in there. Give me your call sign again. I'm trying to find it on YouTube.
Roger, the call's Kilo Bravo 2, KB2, United Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA. What's up, Andy?
Okay, I got you. I put in the wrong second in the prefix, but I've got it now.
Oh yeah, Roger. I just don't recommend listening back to it while you're talking to me. It'll drive you nuts. There's about a 7-second delay, but you could always go back and listen to it. You'll be able to hear how I'm picking you up. Let me drop it here for a second and pass it over to Ed. Ed, do you have a copy on Dave?
Yes, I do, Doug, but it's pretty light. I do have your live stream up. That's pretty cool. That's real neat. I like the way you're doing that. Back over to you.
All right, Roger. Well, Dave, Ed's got a copy on you. He says it's light. Do you copy him?
Oh, absolutely. I've got a great copy on him. I've got an amp, but I'm not tuned to this band right now. So I just came off of 15, and I haven't had an opportunity to tune the amp yet.
That's what I was telling Ed. I know 15's open again. I saw activity on 17, and 20's already pretty crowded. So I came down here for some quiet time, I guess. All right, gentlemen. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to continue to call CQ here a little bit. I hope you enjoy the YouTube. If you like it, please subscribe. I do this almost every day. If you subscribe, you'll get a notification. I don't make any money off the YouTube page. I just do this so guys can hear their signal report. So let me pass it to Ed for your final, Ed, and then I guess pass it over to Dave for your final, and then Dave, you pass it back to me. So this is KB2UKA in QSO with Kilo India 8 Delta and Kilo Charlie 8 Tango Delta X-Ray. Go ahead, Ed, pick it up.
All right, KB2UKA, Kilo India 8 Delta. All right, well, thank you very much for the conversation, Doug. Nice to make your acquaintance. And David, I did a little bit of flickering with the controls here. You're about an S5. I can hear you. So we probably could have had a conversation, but we'll let Doug have his frequency back. And
yes, the thumbs up help, Mike. Thank you.
Another time, Kilo India 8 Delta. Back over to you there, Doug. KC2 DTS.
All right, Ed, 73, and thanks so much for the nice cue, so I hope you have a great week. Go ahead, Dave.
All righty, Doug. Thank you very much. How do I go in here to hear what my audio sounds like? How do you do that again?
All right, Roger. Well, if you're on my YouTube channel and you see the live video, as soon as you sign, just slide back the little slider on the bottom because it's live right now. So just rewind it back a few minutes until you hear yourself, and then you'll be able to hear yourself. If you want to watch it later, timestamp right this second is 14 minutes, 40 seconds. So if you watch it later, just fast forward it to about 10 minutes and you'll find it. Over.
Okay, Doug, appreciate that. Yep, I'll do that because I'm kind of. I was talking to another gentleman, a few KCs down there, thinking about changing microphones, and was kind of trying to get a consensus of is it really worth it or not. I've got a 7300 and Heil PR781 mic, and was thinking about buying one of the Electro Voice big expensive mics, and trying to get a consensus whether it's even worth it to do it.
Well, I have a PR781. I don't have it in line right now. It's an excellent, excellent microphone. I love it. Just for the stuff that I'm doing, the condenser is a little more sensitive. I'm going to point on my screen right now. You'll see all these blue words here in blue. That is basically my virtual studio rack. So I'm going to pop it up right here for you to see. So like I said, the mic goes into the USB audio interface. And absolutely, even my buddy Mike, Kilo Delta 2 CRX Ray Delta on the live chat right now is saying to stay with the 781 for the 7300. And that's what I used it with. I used it with the 7300. But right here is my EQ. So I'm 4K wide right now. So you can't listen out that wide, but if you could, I'd sound even better to you. But here's my EQ for my 4K profile. And then I go into an Aphex vintage oral exciter. I'm popping these all up. I go into another exciter specifically for the 1400 hertz range. And then I have something here called the one knob fatter. That's for my bass boost, which I don't have it turned up a lot. I then go into a compressor limiter. That's the compressor limiter. You'll see that on the screen. I then go into a noise gate for a little bit of gating, especially that I'm on a condenser. It'll pick up everything in the room. And then last but not least is a touch of reverb, just to give it a little room ambience that the noise gate is busting out. And then I just have a level meter here to make sure that everything's in line. So instead of having 7-8 pieces of equipment on the desk, Dave, I run everything virtually, and I have the rack basically all in the software. Over?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That saves real estate for sure, and it does sound good. It does sound real strong here. So, all right. Well, I want to go back and listen on here, so I'll let you go back to making some calls. Kind of rebuilding my granddaughter's TV. She knocked it off the nightstand and broke the legs off of it. So I'm building new legs and getting that all back. So when she comes home today, she'll have her TV back. So all right, Doug, appreciate it, and check me out on my QRZ page and stuff. And it does sound good. So hang in there. God bless. Be safe, and most of all, do what you're doing, and that's having fun. So, WA2AC, Kilo Charlie 8, Tango Delta X-ray. Back to you.
All right, Roger, Dave. Appreciate the QSO, and just for clarity, but you have it in there because you have the YouTube page up. KB2UKA is the call. So you're probably looking at another call sign. 73, my friend. God bless.
Yep, I've got it. KB2UKA. I was reading the one right above, right above you.
I do it all the time.
All right, 73. Take care, buddy.
No worries. I do it all the time. Take care. All right, let's see if anyone else has a copy. This is KB2UKA, Long Island, standing by. All right, go ahead. Oh, no. I must be too close to 7,200. CQ, CQ40, CQ 40 meter, KB2UKA. CQ, CQ40, kilowatt, Bravo 2, Uniform, Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, standing by. Station with uniform, go ahead. All right, Chris, Roger, good afternoon. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I've got you 4x6 into Long Island. I hear you. You're right at the noise floor there, but I do hear you. Thanks for answering the CQ call. Hope you're having a great day. Over.
Roger, Doug, Roger. Yeah, I'm only running about 40 watts. Yeah, and 12 watts, so not running much power, and we're probably pretty close there, so keep shipping it. I think the band is going to change, but yeah, you got a great signal here, and just thought I'd check in and see if I could get hold of it.
All right, Roger. Yeah, Delaware's pretty close, and the band has been short, but I agree with you. I think it's starting to stretch out. Well, Chris, thanks so much for answering the CQ call. I'm live on YouTube. If you throw KB2 UKA into the search box, you'll find our QSO. We are 20 minutes, 55 seconds into the video. Whiskey 3, Uniform Whiskey Oscar from KB2 UKA 73. All right, 73. This is KB2 UKA, Long Island, New York, QRZ.
Kilo Alpha 3, Oscar Alpha Zulu.
Very nice signal. Kilo Alpha 3, Oscar Alpha Zulu. Do I have that right? Over.
QSL, you are 5'9" plus 30 in Western Pennsylvania. Name here's John.
All right, John. Roger, you are solid 5'9", very nice audio, into Long Island. 50 miles east of New York City, a little less than a mile from the Long Island Sound. You're sounding great. I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX, 1200 watts into a 43-foot vertical, 100 ground radials around that bad boy, and doing a bunch of digital audio processing here. Over.
Roger, yeah, I can hear the audio quality. Sounds really, really good, really clean. We're using an Icon 7300 with an Ameritron AL811H and a DX Commander all-band vertical with 32 radials.
If I was setting up the vertical again, I would get a DX Commander. I like that it's resonant on all frequencies, no tuner, and it's just a great antenna. I was looking at the Nebula. Do you have it permanently installed?
Yeah, I installed it in 2019 and it's been up ever since. Hasn't really given me any problems whatsoever. I've got 165 DXCC contacts since I put it in was it May 2019, I believe.
That's great. That's great. I worry about the wires snapping in the ice, but our weather is the same pretty much. So that's great that it withstands the Northeast winters. If you double the amount of radials you're on, you'll see even a bigger difference. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I got a small backyard, and it's one of the reasons I went with the Kells antenna. I'd love to get the Nebula, but yeah, it might be a little bit too big for me. I got 10 through 80 on it, but anything 10 or down to 15, I actually use a iMac 2000. It's supposed to be for CB, but it tunes up perfectly, and it resonates on 17 pretty well, and 15 really, really well. But that's on the tower. But other than that, I don't have much room here. I wish I did.
Yeah, Roger. I'm on a relatively small lot also. So the radials that I have, I've got a little over 100 of them. And they average 65 feet in length. And there's some spots where I can run the wire completely straight for 65 feet. There's other spots where I can only run it 10 or 15 feet. So what I do is I still cut 65 feet worth of wire. I run it as long as I can run it, whether it's 8 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet. And then I wind up the remaining 50 feet or the remaining 40 feet around a piece of, just like a 6-inch piece of PVC or a wooden dowel. And I wrap it and I wrap it and I wrap it, and it gets pretty big, especially when it's 40 feet of wire. And then I dig a hole and I bury it right under the surface. Because I really don't care if it's extending out all the way, though of course that would work better. I just want to get the copper in the ground. So I don't cut the wire anywhere. I still have 65 feet of it in all directions. Just some areas it's not stretched out. Over.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Might have to give that a shot. I was planning on doing some work on the antenna. Yeah, just getting ready for winter. Haven't had a chance to get around to it yet with work and everything, but I might have to actually give that a shot and add some more radios to it. Mine right now are 11 foot 5 inches long. That's about it. Yeah, 11 foot 5. Because my backyard is probably about 15 foot deep and probably about 25 wide. So I don't have much room, and got a swing set back there for the kids, so it kind of makes it tough, good.
Yeah, it does. I know. We're all working with something in a compromise in some way, some shape or form. Also, John, I want to let you know, I don't know if you were listening earlier, I'm live streaming on YouTube. So if you put my call, KB2UKA, into the search box of YouTube, you're going to hear how good you sound. You'll be able to hear your report, see it. You get to see me. I'm on camera today. And if you watch it later, it'll be up there forever. The timestamp right now is 26 minutes, 30 seconds right now. So if you watch it later, just fast forward to 20 minutes. If you watch it now, just rewind it back a little bit and you'll find our QSO. So Kilo Alpha 3, Oscar Alpha Zulu, 73. Hope you have a great week. This is our first contact. Hope we make many more from KB2UKA. Take care.
All right, very fine. Yeah, I just pulled it up. See you there. I'll also see my picture. My QRZ picture. Well, 73, it's good talking to you. Nice meeting you on the band. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you again. KB2UKA, this is KA.
How you doing, Pat?
73.
All right, 73, John. Have a great week. This is KB2UKA, QRZ.
Victor Alpha 3, India Hotel Golf.
Victor Alpha 3, India Hotel Golf. Good afternoon, Andrew. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. 50 miles east of New York City, a little less than a mile from the Long Island Sound. I'll give you a signal report next transmission. How copy? Over.
Hey, nice to meet you. I am just outside of Ottawa, Ontario today, and I have got you at 5'9".
All right, Roger. Thanks, Andrew. I've got you about a 4x7 into Long Island. There's QSB on the signal, but it's the band. Band also is starting to sound a little bit noisier than it was a few minutes ago. Running a Sunsdr2 DX here, 1200 watts with a Mercury III amplifier, 43-foot vertical, and a bunch of virtual audio processing. Over.
Right on. I am running an iPhone 7300, and this is my first contact on it.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad I got to do that with you. I'm live streaming on YouTube, Andrew. So your signal's not that strong, but I hear you. But if you put my call, KB2UKA, into YouTube, you'll be able to hear and see your signal report. Over.
Yeah, I heard it in your last QSO, and I pulled it up, and I see you there. Nice to meet you.
All right, cool. I just did something to quiet out some of the noise here. So why don't you come back? I think you'll be able to get a better reporting yourself. Go ahead. And then you fell out. I'm sorry, man. There's also a weird little carrier thing going on here. All right, cool, man. Well, welcome to the channel. Congratulations on the new radio. I got you down here in the logbook for the first time, and I hope to work you again. So Victor Alpha 3, India Hotel Golf from KB2UKA, 73.
Excellent. 73.
What's up, John? Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. I think Whiskey 2, Foxtrot India Delta, QSL. Holy schmoly, Marshall. I'm surprised I'm hearing you at all. I'm in Kings Park. Over. All right, Roger. Well, I got you about a 3x6, but I'm hearing you in there. Is it windy out there in Montauk today? QSL. Well, thanks for answering the call here. You could check it out later on YouTube. If you remember my call, just search it in YouTube. We're 31 minutes into the video. And look forward to speaking again. Whiskey 2, Foxtrot India Delta from KB2 UKA 73. Come back? Oh no, I'm starting to not be able to hear you. Try one more time. I got you now. Go ahead. It took me about 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours. I've had it over a year. It showed up at my front door 3 days after I ordered it. I know it's a long wait now, but I'm telling you, Marshall, it's worth it. It's a workhorse. Over. What's up, Steven? QSL, man, if you have any questions about it, I'm good on QRZ. Shoot me an email. I'm either in Kings Park or Huntington and sometimes out Montauk, but we're not too far away. So if you need any help, just let me know. And if you need any help from the man himself, Kenny is very, very responsive. Great customer service. So Whiskey 2, Foxtrot India Delta from KB2 UKA 73. Alrighty, take care, my friend. This is KB2 UKA QRZ.
Victor Alpha 3, Victor Mike Delta.
Victor Alpha 3, Victor Mike Delta. Good afternoon, Vito. Good signal into Long Island. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, 50 miles east of New York City. How copy? Over.
Doug, you're booming into Unionville, Ontario, which is about 20 miles northeast of Toronto. Hop, skip, and a jump to the concrete jungle there. Great signal. I'll have to take a look at the meter, but you're well over F9 for sure, and the audio is impeccable. Go ahead, Doug. Give me the call one more time. I don't think I got it right.
Sure, Vito. You're 5758 Q5 copy. One of the best ones I heard in the last 20 minutes. Sounding great. The call is Kilo Bravo number 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, KB2 UKA. And I'm live on YouTube. So if you put that call sign into YouTube, we are 34 minutes, 23 seconds into the live video today. It's got today's date in it. You're going to be able to hear exactly as I'm copying you in New York. Over.
Oh, awesome. Excellent. And you're on live. Will that be posted on your YouTube page as well as for viewing afterwards, or is it just a live feed?
Oh, no, it'll be up there forever. It'll be up there forever. It's live right now, so if you listen to it when we finish the QSO, rewind it back a little bit. If you listen to it later, just go to about 32, 33 minutes, and you'll find our QSO. I enjoy doing it. It gives guys an opportunity to hear their report, and it's a lot of fun. Over.
Yeah, that's excellent. Excellent. Way to go, Doug. That's fantastic. Yeah, you're sounding great, and I caught the tail end of the last conversation, so I assume you're running the Mercury III. I've reached out to Angel a couple of times, and I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. I'm running an ACOM 1010 right now, and I've been, debating to play with something else. So the Mercury III is something on my list that I kind of have on the back burner. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but getting pretty darn close. But yeah, and just really quickly, what are you running for station there?
All right, Roger. Well, first, I've had the Mercury over a year, and I've had no problems with it. It fires up. It's pretty much the same wattage on every band to the watt. I could tell you exactly what my peak's going to be. Very, very consistent. I'm running a Sunsdr2 DX. The Mercury amp. The Mercury amp is driving a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical with 100 ground radials and a legal limit remote tuner at the base. Then the whole station runs on an i9 iMac, and all of my audio is processed through Logic Pro. And you'll see it on the left-hand side of the screen when you do watch the YouTube video. I have a virtual studio rack, basically 2, 4, 6, 7 components. So it would be a 7-component rack if it was on the desk. 7 plugins, all different effects to try to give me that broadcast quality audio. Over.
Yeah, excellent. Well, the DAW station is working for you perfectly. It sounds great audio, and the Sun SDR DX or D2X or DX2, is that the latest one out?
It's the latest one, that and their MB1. The MB1 is basically the standalone radio with the built-in computer. But as far as just the SDR radio, the DX2 is their newest one. It's the 100-watt version. I believe the Pro is 30 watts, which really, I think right now on 40, let's see, I'm peaking a little over 1,200 on the Mercury, and I'm probably, let me check here. Hold on, I have the mic meter on. Let me put the power meter on. On very high voice peaks, I peak at 50. But I'm averaging about 30 to 40 watts, getting that 1,200 out. Over.
Oh, excellent, man. Yeah, no, it sounds top-notch. You're running a really good station there, Doug. No negative critique whatsoever on this end over here, for sure. I'm just running the 7300 and I'm running the ACOM 1010, peaking probably around 595, 600 watts into an NFED, and I'm running an Electro Voice RE20 with the Russian UR6QW 8-band EQ. Over.
Well, it's sounding great. I'm doing a little EQing right now. I just switched to the iMac about a week ago because I was getting a load of sound driver conflicts running on the PC, and it's a powerful PC. But I had a feeling the iMac would handle it better, and it is. But I had to reinstall all my software, and I did not do anything on my receive EQ. So I'm just listening to you here and EQing you, and you're sounding great. Over.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, these newer radios and like the 7300s and the Azus and the FDXs, the 10 and the 101s. They come out of the box pretty nice sounding with some really high-end audio coming out of them. But sometimes when you have a little bit of the music background and some studio, musician studio background stuff, and you got some mics hanging around, it kind of drives you to play with some toys a little bit. So that's basically where it's driven me during the pandemic here to play around with the 7300 and a little bit of outboard audio processing. So, but you're doing a great job, man, and I'm not going to tie it up too long there, Doug, but I appreciate you picking me up, and yeah, you're doing a great job, and the station is sounding top notch, my friend. Kudos to you for sure. VA3 VMD in Unionville, Ontario, just north of Toronto. Back to you, my friend.
All right, Vito. Well, I really appreciate it. You're sounding great, like I said. I left the office a little early today. My kids get off the bus at, let's see, about 3:30. So I said, why don't I push a stream on 40, get away from, excuse me, get away from the 15 and 17 meter opening. Everyone's up there right now. So 73, I hope you like what you hear on the YouTube page. If you do, please hit the subscribe button. That helps get the channel out there. I make no money from doing YouTube. Well, I only have 516, 17 subscribers. But even if I had 1 million, I wouldn't turn it on to earn revenue. I just enjoy doing it. So Victor Alpha 3, Victor Mike Delta from KB2 UKA 73.
Okay, buddy. Hey, listen, whatever turns the crank, right? So keep doing what you're doing. You're helping a lot of amateur radio enthusiasts out there. So, it's great to be able to get feedback and playback and all that. So keep doing what you're doing, and we'll cross paths again sometime, my friend. And you got it locked down pretty good. So put some of that Gorilla Tape or Gorilla Glue on it and lock it down, my friend. No need to do anything else. 73 from Toronto, VA3 VMD.
Oh, yeah, it's all zip ties and duct tape over here. That's how we hold it all together, Vito. 73. All right, KB2 UKA, Long Island, QRZ. I think it's Bravo 1, Bravo Echo, something like that. Go ahead.
Kilo Bravo 1, Bravo Echo Mike.
Kilo Bravo 1, Bravo Echo Mike. Good afternoon, Isaac, in Massachusetts. I guess 40's still short. You're sounding good. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, Long Island, New York. 50 miles east of New York City, a little less than a mile from the Long Island Sound. I'll give you an actual report next transmission. How copy? Over?
Oh, you're beautiful. You're 5 and 9 plus, man. 5 and 9 plus, beautiful signal this afternoon. Nice audio. I want my old station over here to sound like you did. Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform Kilo Alpha from Kilo Bravo 1 Bravo Echo Mike.
Well, Isaac, I appreciate all that. You're 5 and 8, and your audio's not sounding half bad itself. You're sounding very, very good. And if you've been listening, I'm live on YouTube, so you'll be able to hear how good your audio sounds. Just throw my call sign KB2 UKA into the search box of YouTube. We're 43 minutes and 15 seconds into the video for a timestamp for you if you want to watch it back later. The way I get the audio to sound like this, I'm on a Stellar X2 condenser mic that runs into a USB audio interface. I then process all the audio on my iMac through a program called Logic Pro. I'm EQing, aural exciter, a little bass boost, compressor limiter, noise gate, a touch of reverb for room ambience, and that's the audio magic here. Over.
Oh, you're sounding great. Sounding great. Yeah, I just got like 2,000. Somebody sent me a couple weeks ago, so I'm just learning it, and I'm running the Electro Voice RC20, and I have the cloud lister to bring the microphone to life a little, and then I turn it down into Flex 3000, and then it goes out there to my dipole over the garage. So that's the working condition there, Doug. And a lot of people calling, and here another gentleman from Canada was trying to call you too. So I'll turn it back to you there, Doug, so you can get some more people before you have to run out for the kids. Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform Kilo Alpha from Kilo Bravo 1 Bravo Echo Mike.
All right, Isaac, I appreciate it. You're sounding great, brother. Sounding really, really good. What flex did you just pick up? I missed that.
The Flex 2000. Flex 2000 there, though.
Okay, Roger. So you're running Power SDR, correct?
Yeah, what's his name? K9NX.
Well, let me tell you, before I got this Sunsdr2 DX, I took a 7-year break from the hobby, and I started transmitting again last July of 2020. And I did what everyone does in the last 5 years, and I bought an ICOM 7300, and it's a great radio. I wish I did not sell it, but I sold it. But when I sold the ICOM, I found a used Flex 5000. And that was my introduction into SDR, into true SDR. And the Power SDR software, I think, is phenomenal. I think it's better than Smart SDR is with the new Flex radios. In fact, I think the 3000 and the 5000 is a better radio than any of the 6000 series, unless you want multiple slices. I think the audio sounds better in the 3000 and the 5000 than the 6000 series. And once you get that 3000 under your belt and you start to get tired of it, promise me you'll shoot me an email before you buy a new SDR radio. I want to convert you to Sun SDR. The thing is beautiful. Over.
Okay, QSO. So, no problem there, Alex. So I listen at 43. 1 to 5 and up, and to hear myself over there, so no problem. It was nice speaking to you this afternoon there, Doug, and I hope to catch up with you another time. Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform, Kilo Alpha. This is Kilo Bravo 1, Bravo Echo Mike up here in Boston, and I was down in New York over the weekend, man. I had to come back up here, went for funerals. All the cars them going crazy. Cars honking their hands, man. That was something new to me, man. So, had to come back up to Slow Boston. So, 73 there, Doug, from KB1DM.
All right, Roger Isaac. Yeah, I try to stay out of Manhattan and the boroughs as much as possible, but every now and then I've got to venture there for work. 73. All right, I'm going to go for one more here, and then I'm going to call it a day. KB2 UKA, QRZ.
Whiskey November 3 Tango.
Well, I'm going for the loudest. Whiskey November 3 Tango. Richard, booming in here. I'm going to guess 10 over, but I'll let you know for sure on the next go-around. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. How copy? Over?
Yeah, very good, Doug. Thanks for coming back to my call. You're 5'9 plus in Centerville, Virginia. And the name here is Rick, Radio India Charlie Kilo, over.
All right, Rick. Roger, your voice sounds familiar. Are you friends with my buddy Rick, N8 SDR, over?
Negative. Doesn't ring a bell, and you're not showing up in my logs. I don't think we've worked before, so it's nice to meet you for the first time. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised you gave me a nice report, because I'm only running about 700 watts, KPA 1500, and the antenna is a off-center fed 160 meter dipole. That's the feed point is at 90 feet. It's on my 100-foot tower, and each end goes down to about 55 feet. And the radio is a 7610.
What's up, Thomas?
Using the SM30
Congratulations.
ICOM desk mic. Over.
Well, let me tell you something. You're anywhere from an S8 to 5/9, but the signal is so loud and strong. I think you could be running 100 watts with that feed point up at 90 feet. You're just booming in here, sounding amazing. I'm running right now 1,200 watts into a 43-foot vertical with 100 ground radials at 65 feet in length and a legal limit remote tuner right at the base of the antenna. The radio is a Sunsdr2 DX, and I'm doing a whole lot of digital audio processing through Logic Pro on the station computer, which is an i9 iMac. But you're sounding great. Over?
Yeah, Roger, Doug. Yeah, I've been listening for a few minutes, and it sounds like you have a fantastic setup there. And your signal is just absolutely clean on the on the 7610 spectrum scope. Just beautiful. You know, pretty much 4 kilohertz wide, but I mean, zero splatter at all, just nice and clean. So anyway, yeah, I think you said you wanted to get going, but really nice running into you for the first time, and don't change a thing. It's sounding great. KB2 UKA WN3T.
All right, Rick, really, really appreciate it. And you are correct. This is our first QSO. I was just listening to another live stream the other day, and my other good friend Rick was talking to another guy named Rick, and you guys had similar voices, so I thought it might have been you. And of course, if it sounds good, I'm of course going to tinker with it, because we always think we can make it sound better, and then it won't. But I got you down here, Rick, and looking forward to speaking with you again. Whiskey November 3 Tango from KB2 UKA. I'm going to be clearing your final 73.
Okay, very good, Doug. Yeah, nice running into you, and hopefully we can do it again sometime soon. KB2 UKA WN3T. 73 for now, Doug.
All right, 73. This is KB2 UKA going QRT. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care.
KB2 UKA, Whiskey Charlie 8 Lima. Can I grab a couple words with you before you head out?
Mike Golf.
Whiskey Charlie 8 Lima. Real quick, my friend, let me get you here in the logbook. Whiskey Charlie 8 Lima. Go ahead.
Okay, Doug, I've talked to you a couple times in the past, but not since I picked up a Sunsdr2 DX and learning how to get the audio anywhere close to sounding good. But I originally was playing for the first couple of weeks with the EESDR2, and I just recently, 3 or 4 days ago, switched to the EESDR3 for the upgraded software. It's still beta, but boy, it's a lot to learn.
Well, welcome to the family. First of all, you're sounding great. Your S9 audio sounds really good right now. You'll hear that on the YouTube page. If I'm strong to you, click that ANC button and then put it on option A, and I should sound like I'm speaking to you on an FM repeater. Why don't you give that a shot and let me know how it sounds? Over.
Okay, yeah, I did it right as you were talking, and it definitely improved it, gave it a really good, deep, broad sound, that's for sure.
And are you listening to me 4K wide?
No, I'm at 3K wide.
Okay, so hover. There's no button for 4K in the alpha of V3. I'm on V3 also, so just hover your mouse right over the edge there where the arrows will turn a thicker black, and slide out to the edge of my signal that you see right now, all the way to the edge a little bit more, and then you'll be hearing me 4K wide, and that probably just opened up how I'm sounding to you. Over.
Okay, I did that while you were talking, and definitely improved it. So I didn't even aware of trying to get the user setting on that, so now I know how to do that. But well, I know you got to go. You pretty much get on here daily, so I'll try and track you down, because I definitely would have a question or two for you if you don't mind here or there.
Oh yeah, Roger, absolutely. Shoot me an email. Find me on here. Early Saturday, Sunday mornings. I'm usually on here sometime between 6 and 7 a.m. and that's usually just rag chew. I'm not calling CQ, but we can. There's a lot of audio processing. I'm not using any of it because I'm processing the audio through a DAW. But you can make it sound just like me, pretty much with what's built in here. But we can definitely play around with it. But you're sounding really good right now. Over.
Okay, Doug, I appreciate it. And yeah, this is the best I've gotten to sound in the last few days. But and I'm using the Heil Pro 7 headphones. So eventually I want to get switched over to an MD100 desk mic, intro desk mic, but that's all I have right now. But okay, I appreciate your time, and I'll try and get around 6 to 7 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday and get on the air with you. I appreciate it, and thanks for taking my call. I know you were heading out. Whiskey Charlie 8 Lima. Thanks for talking to me there, Doug. KB2 UKA.
All right, Harold, again, congratulations. You are going to be nothing but pleased with it. And the software we're using is not even a beta. It's an alpha, and it's fully functional. The noise cancellation feature is one of my favorite things, albeit it's got to be a strong signal. If it's not a strong signal, it makes it difficult to hear the receiving signal. But I know they'll get to a point where that feature will be more customizable. Right now, it just has the ABC setting. I'm sure you'll be able to customize it as they continue to have more releases. But thank you for the third QSO. I got you down here in the logbook 3 times now. And please reach out to me, and we'll get you going. Whiskey Charlie 8 Lima from KB2 UKA. I'll be clear. 73.
73.
Is Whiskey November 3 Tango still on?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fun little afternoon session there. Thomas, welcome to the hobby. Let's see. What did you say? You're studying for your tech. Currently a tech and studying for your general. Oh, yeah. When you get that general, man, you're going to have a grand old time. Matt, I see in there. I have a Kenwood TS2000. I have an RF tap board into it. Okay, that's for the pan adapter. It taps with the RF. Cool. Awesome. Mike, you have a great afternoon, brother. Pat, take care. Who else we got in there? Let's see. Andy, if you're still in there, have a good evening, brother. Bill, take care if you're still listening. And I hope everyone has a great day. 73.